truthful. Let's see how that's under deal. New season right now on Next Piece Mystery.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get on the way. I know today is actually my very first day back at work from the holiday. And I know a lot of you, because we hadn't had the Sunday night training in about 3 weeks, I believe. It's about 3 weeks. And now we're back. A lot of people has gotten lazy on Sunday night. But let me just say this, guys. Let me just say this. You know, we're excited as ever coming back, you know, from the holiday. And I tell you what, Sleep M is alive and well and going strong. And I would highly, highly advise all of you, set up your game plan for 2024. 2024 is underway. We're exactly 1 week in to the new year. 1 week in. Now, you heard me say this before. Normally, everyone's New Year's resolution, what is it? The two top on the list for everyone. Most people say they want to lose weight coming into the new year. Some people, their New Year's resolution, they want to make more money coming into the new year. Now, to lose weight, make more money, both of them is probably a tie. Both are probably a tie. I want you guys to think about this. How many of you have purchased a gym membership in January? In January of a new year. That's when gyms make the most money, because they lock people in. They say, well, hey, we got a special going on. If you sign up for the year this month, we're going to give you a special. But the key is you have to have a 1-year membership. So you're locked in with a 1-year contract, paying for a membership that you never go after this. The first or second attendance, you never show up again. Most people would never show up again. Listen, and what that tells me is that you don't have a rock solid commitment when you do something like that. Were you really serious about trimming down and losing that weight? Were you serious about it? Now, I asked the same question on making money. Do you know how many people they would say, well, hey, coming in the new year, I want to make more money, Al. And I see it happen every single year. They say, Al, I've got to make more money this year. I would see them on 1 Zoom, 2 Zoom, maybe 3 Zooms. If they make it through the month of January, lucky. But the vast majority, they give up on that resolution within the first 30 days. So think about this. How committed are you if you give up so easily? Listen, someone told me the other day, they said, Al, is this the hardest thing you'd ever done in your life? Come on. Kind of money I'm making here at Sleep M, and you're telling me that, asking me a question, is this the hardest thing I've done in my life? I don't think so. And imagine, hey, is this the hardest thing you ever done, Al? And you haven't even made 5 phone calls, might have made 3, and you're done already. Listen, I want you to brush yourself off. If you've gotten enough rejection over the past week to make you want to quit, I want you to brush yourself off. And I want you to grab my hand or grab my coattail, whatever the case may be. And I want you to make a rock solid commitment with Al and Rani here tonight. Make that commitment. Say, I'm not going to give up no matter what. I'm going to stick and stay till I get my pay. There's no other way to look at it. I'm going to stick and stay until I get what I want out of this. That's the kind of attitude you got to have. And then, listen, I understand many of you juggling several things here. You got your family, you got your careers that you're already working. And you know what I always call a career? It's a job that you work just a little bit too long. But listen, guys, on a serious note, I made a commitment many, many years ago that I was going to marry this beautiful woman here. What if I gave up after the first month, first 6 months? Almost 36 years later, I'm still here. What if I given up? See, business is a relationship also, because remember, we are in a relationship marketing business. This is relationship marketing. And so it's not about sticking your toe in to see how warm the waters are. It's about sticking and staying. You have to stick and stay. And all I ask you to do, give it your very best. Give it 100%. You know, I can't ask you for 120 because 100 is all you can give me. But if you at least give it 100%, I'm thinking about our journey over the holidays, thinking about our journey in Sleep In. And I'm thinking about July 17th is going to be our 3rd year anniversary with Sleep In. And I never look back. I was never concerned about how many people might have dropped off. We know in this line of business, attrition is our worst enemy. Because what do? We go out, we tell everybody, go sponsor a few people. Sponsor, that's right. We're not in the recruiting business, we're in the sponsoring business. Because when you sponsor people, along with that comes a certain amount of responsibility. When I sponsor you in my business, I have a responsibility to help you succeed. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean that you drop your business in my lap and say, Al, go build it for me. That's not what it's about. Don't drop your business in my lap and then you go on vacation. Say, hey, Al, you told me you was going to do this. No, it's not like that at all. But I want you guys to make a rock solid commitment. The kind of commitment you did when you said, I do. Can you do it for your business that way? Listen, I know there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time. And in other words, say, but Al, I don't have any time left. All of us can carve out time in our schedule if we just simply look at what our responsibilities are for the week. Hey, I have to pick up the children from school between this hour and that hour. Hey, I have to go to work between this hour and this hour. I have to prepare dinner between this hour and this hour. But guess what? I have some free time on Wednesday. I have 30 minutes on Wednesday whereby I could potentially make a few calls and invite some people to a webinar or to a Zoom meeting rather. I can invite a few people to a Zoom meeting, or I get them locked in on some three-way calls or something. So, the bottom line is that we all can find the time if we want to. But if you have to look, how big is the reward? If the reward is big enough, you will make the time. No doubt about it. Listen, I did the 2020 plan. I joined the military at 17. I retired at 37 years old. 37, I was done. And I used to joke, I said, even if I hide out in the locker room, I still got paid. Hey, it wasn't a bad deal. They paid me just enough to keep me from quitting. And I did just enough to keep them getting fired. That's what I did. And but the reality is, I always wanted to do more. I always found myself doing something extra. I bought my first house at 21 years old. I bought a house. I couldn't afford it. But guess what? I went and got a part-time job. As I was trading time for money. I had my military career. I had a part-time job that I had to trade so many hours to get that money. And then when I really looked at it at the end of the day, I said, man, the time I traded away from my family and the amount of money they paid me, it wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it. So that's how all of a sudden I started dabbling in network marketing or relationship marketing. Because in this line of business, guess what happened? I can work a couple hours and get paid for thousands of hours. I also can work thousands of hours and potentially get paid nothing. Nothing. Because also in this line of business, I don't get paid for effort. I get paid for results. There's no company out there that would pay you for your efforts. They only pay you for the results. Does that make sense? You guys feeling me, right? But if you'd ever had any level of success in network marketing, you would never want to do anything else. Trust me, I know. Rani and I have been doing network marketing as a full-time profession 30 years, 30 plus years. Every cycle of the economy we have been through, and we still made money. The pandemic, I still made money even during the pandemic. Listen, never had to apply for no unemployment. Never had to apply for none of the other stuff that different people said they was getting out there. Everything I'd ever done in life, I worked for it. And what a gratifying feeling to know that I can work and pretty much write my own paycheck. I decide how much I'm worth. How many of you like the idea of deciding how much you're worth? You know what happens on your job? You have someone else telling you how much you're worth. Somebody may tell Rani that she's worth $100,000 a year. Somebody may tell Renata here that she's worth say 60,000. They may come back and tell me I'm not worth anything and fire me. Listen, I see it over and over and over. Over the years, I done heard horror stories of people on their job. I never even had a resume before. I never had a resume. Never have. I left the comforts of my mother's arms and went straight into the comfort of Uncle Sam's arms. I left the military and went straight in the comfort of network marketing. And I worked like a dog. You guys have no idea how hard I worked before I found the right company that would pay me what I was worth. I worked hard. I didn't get lucky. You know how many people say, oh, Al, you're so lucky. How many times I done heard that over the years? Al, you're so lucky. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed that I had great health and I was able to get out there and work. But ain't no such thing as luck. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. You and I have the same opportunity. Imagine that. You and I have the same opportunity, and Sleep M giving us everything that we want. I want you to imagine, I pick up from California, I go to New York City, right in Midtown Manhattan, and I decide I'm going to stay for a whole month. And then after 3 weeks, I decide, hey, maybe I should extend for another month. You know what a blessing it is to be able to have the money to do that? It costs $10,000 a month to stay in Midtown Manhattan and maintain ourselves while working our Sleep M business there. So believe me, guys, if this thing didn't pay, the two of us wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if it didn't pay. And then I always say this. Some people would like to work out of desperation, meaning that they find themselves in a dilemma, really, really desperate for money, and then they'll decide, well, I'll just go do that Sleep M thing. I hear they make money over there. I'll just go do that. And then after a week, they say, oh man, this is hard. I can't get anybody to say yes to me, but do it because you're inspired to do it. I came over here. I didn't even know I had no idea this was even a business opportunity. I just needed some sleep. That's the only reason, that's the only thing that attracted me here. Matter of fact, had someone came to me for a business opportunity, I probably would have missed the opportunity because I probably would have said no. I would have declined to even show up because at the time I was having some health challenges, sleep issues, and I wasn't interested in doing any business with anyone. I go down, I get a little bit excited. Listen, guys, 2024 is going to be a big, big year for all of us to expand our business, to expand and grow our business. I know what one of the biggest objections is for many people who join our business. They say, but Al, there's no office here. There's no office. You're lucky because there's an office in your backyard. What if I tell you I only been to the office one day in the past month? One day. That's it. And one of the reasons I said, you know what? I told Rani, I said, I'm gonna do more from home. And the reason being, because I want to prove to every one of you, I can sit right here in my living room and make $500,000 a year with sleep in. I'm going to prove that to everyone. So now nobody give us no excuse. I want you to get that no excuse mentality. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to make this thing happen no matter what. I'm going to make it happen. And then I want you to think about the big reason why. What's your big reason why? Why do you want this to work for you? And if it's working for others, why would it not work for you? Why would it not work for you? And that's been my attitude in every business I ever get in. I don't care if it's one person getting flat out paid here. Why can't it be me? Why not me? Because you will find out there's nothing special about those people. There's nothing special about us. And looking at us, you're looking at your future, providing you don't quit. But one thing I pride myself on, and that is being consistently consistent. I'm consistently consistent with what I'm doing. I've been doing this Sunday night Zoom for 2.5 years. I've been doing the Tuesday night Zoom 2.5 years. I don't care how many people show up on this. I'm not just doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for myself. And also, if nobody showed up tonight, guess what? I record me a video that I can put up on my YouTube channel. And now I got a short video that I can send people for different things. You follow what I'm saying? I'm doing it for me also. And it lets me know that I'm doing what I say I'm going to do. If I say I'm going to be here on Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific time, you better believe we're going to be here. We're not going to just not show. Not my style. We're going to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. And I tell you what, for those of you who get on this Zoom, guess what? I would bend over backwards and do anything I can to support you because you're supporting what I'm doing. But all these people who never bother to get on here, you think I'm going to give them any one-on-one coaching? Why would I? You ain't interested enough to even jump on a Zoom and get updated on nothing we doing. Why would I? Listen, you and I are on a collision course with success. It's going to happen. And no matter what we do in life, it will happen if we're consistently consistent. Because what tends to happen? We tend to move in the direction of what we think the most of. Am I right or wrong? And when we talk about, say, well, hey, my doctor practiced medicine, right? Day in, day out, my doctor practiced medicine. My lawyer, what does he do? He practiced law. Day in, day out. What we should be doing in our business, we should be practicing our business every single day. The problem is most people, they all rusty because they're not practicing their business. When was the last time you made a phone call to a prospect? When's the last time you made a phone call? Think about this. When was the last time you made a call to a prospect? This is something that you become proficient at by practicing day in, day out. It's nothing magical that we say to anybody. I get turned down probably more than anybody on this Zoom. I get more no's than any of you guys because guess what? I'm buffering a lot of you, I'm buffering you from your no's. And when I get on a three-way call and they say no to us, I'm getting your no's and I'm getting my no's. But what can I say? You develop a tough skin by doing it over and over. Who cares how many people say no to you? The law of large numbers will always work in your favor. One thing I hope none of you do, I hope none of you get on this call on a Sunday night hoping that I'm going to give you the secret. You want me to tell you what the secret is? I want you to lean in really close and listen very carefully. There is no secret because there's no shortcuts to hard work. This is hard work. It's tough. And only the strong will survive here. Only those who are disciplined is going to stay. Listen, I say this all the time. I look at the numbers that are the people who are on here today, and I ask myself this: how many would be here by summertime? How many would be here this time next year, January? How many? See, I know about attrition very well. And attrition doesn't bother me because my attitude has always been this. Every time someone quit, I go find their replacement. That's the secret. You go find their replacement. Everybody's not going to work at the same pace. How many people are going to work at the same pace? You know, hey, I haven't sponsored nobody since the new year started. And some people say, but Al, you good at this. I haven't sponsored nobody this year yet. No one. Zero. No one. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm the leader, and I'm telling you to go sponsor people, and I haven't sponsored nobody this year. But trust me, this month won't come and go without Al Powell sponsoring new people on his front line. Because after all, this is a full-time profession for me. What else do I have to do? I can't sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I have to be productive. I can say the company won't pay me. They won't pay me for the effort I put in. They won't. But I'm going to operate on a whole different level from tonight forward. It's my first day. You know, I started the year off, had to have a surgery on my hand last week. And so I left that all half of December. I'm sitting back saying, oh man, I'm just dying because this hand is bothering me. And the earliest I could get surgery on it was January the 2nd. And so when I go there that day and I walk out of there, I tell Ronnie, I said, wow, this is great. I can't feel anything. It's great. I can open and close my hand again. It's just great. And about 12 hours later, when all the meds wore off, I was like dying. Woo. And so I spent the past week in bed most of the time. And so believe me, I told Ronnie, today, I ripped that bandage off my hand today. I said, that's it. I cannot go another day making that excuse about a sore hand keeping me from working my business. I can't go another day doing that. I done went a whole week in pain. And all I'm thinking about is getting back to work. But then I said, well, when I'm sleeping, I couldn't feel the pain. But I tell you what, I'm a brand new person right about now. I'm ready to go to work, guys. I want to know, what can I do to help you guys? I'm your servant leader. I don't ask what it is my team can do for me. I want to know, what is it I can do for my team? What can I do for you guys? How can I help you? That's what I want to know. If you don't call and ask for help, how do I know you need help? I don't know if you don't pick up the phone and ring me. And if I don't get back with you, I do pride myself on trying to call everybody back the same day. But the reality is, I haven't called nobody in this past week. I've been so hard. It's been very difficult this past week because of what was going on with me. But I'm back and I'm ready to get going. And I want some success story. All of you on this call tonight, I want to hear your success story. In the next 3 months, next 6 months, I want to hear your success story. That's what I want to do. Because it's not about Al and Ronnie. That's old news. My job is to support all of you. Because if I help you guys get what you want, we get what we want also. But if I'm a leader and nobody's growing, and if nobody's making money on the team, my leadership is questionable. I want you to succeed. And this is one thing about this line of business. You cannot be selfish. If some of you on this call get 8-star, make more money than Al and Ronnie, I'm happy as can be. I'm happy as can be. And to know that I played some part in that, I'm happy as can be. Because this is not a business whereby we should be backstabbing each other, jealous, and all this stuff, even though it happens quite often in this line of business. But we don't want it to happen on this team. We want to give the support you need, and we all want to grow together. Together, each achieves more. That's what teamwork is all about. I want to open it up and just, you guys are always trying to make me do all the work. Everybody a lot of times we can learn. A lot of times we can learn from each other, right? You know how many times I have gotten a brand new prospect on a call with a new distributor who barely got their feet wet because they was excited and enthusiastic about the business. See, a lot of times your people want to hear from someone other than you. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm talking to a brand new prospect, they don't know me. They don't know me. So what I say is irrelevant. But they want to hear from somebody else and how they doing in the business, or why are you so excited? They want to hear from someone else. So it's okay, guys, so don't feel as though a person doing a 3-way call with you have to be, some super duper distributor or nothing like that. Very rarely does it matter like that. And I know even with me starting, I didn't even know the lady who told me about the business. Didn't know her at all. Had met her the night before. Imagine that. Just met the lady at a dinner table. Ain't that something? And I spent $8,000 the next day, not knowing I was going to get 1 ruby red cent back. That was like her winning the lotto almost, wasn't it? And that's why we say we never ever know who's going to come in your business. Because she didn't know who I was. Didn't know if I had any kind of networking experience. Didn't know if I ever was going to bring a single soul in this business. So don't prejudge anyone. Don't prejudge whatever you do. Let me open it. Let me make sure I'm gonna let you guys unmute yourself. And let me see here. Anyone want to if you want to share with us and say something, anything, even whatever your New Year's plans are, whatever, I welcome you guys to just kind of share with the group. Raise your hand and I'll make sure you get unmuted. But can anybody want to share with us? Now, we're a small group here. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. How can I service you and accommodate you if you don't raise your hand? Ariana. Hello, my friend.
Hello there. Happy New Year, Alan,
New
Ronnie,
Year.
and the whole Sleep In family. I'm so excited and it's great to be here. I was sharing with Ronnie yesterday that I reached out to a friend, and you never know what people are dealing with because I didn't even call this person to tell them about Sleep In, and they asked me what I was up to. And I told them about how my mom loved the mattress and the pillow. And they're like, well, tell me more. And within 3 minutes, this guy, he had been in a car accident. I didn't even know that he was having neck pain. So when I told him about how much I love my butterfly pillow, he was like, I want one. I mean, and he wanted it. And it was amazing because I'm so used to explaining all the benefits and going in all he was like, the only question he had was how much? And I was like, well, let me tell you first what all it does. Because in the past, when I tell people how much at first, what can happen. So I was like, well, let me tell you how special. He's like, all I want to know is how much. So I said, okay, it's $770. He says, I'll take two. It was just it was the easiest sale I have ever made in my entire life. And I called Ronnie, to have her to, explain. He's like, I don't need to talk to anybody. I know what I want. Like, oh my gosh. So sometimes we just don't know what we don't know. And just by opening up our mouths and just saying what's there, people need what we have. And they're waiting on us to share with them. So I learned so much from that sale yesterday that it's just, I can't wait to talk to my next prospect,
And look, here's what's so exciting about your story, Ariana, is that you were not selling. He wasn't selling at all because all he wanted to know is what she's been up to. Those conversations come up all the time, right?
All the time, especially this time of year. It's the new year. So it's perfect. Exactly. Even people who don't know you, people who know you, they want to hear something fresh, something new, something exciting. And remember to tune in to what's in it for them. So as you tell your story, they're thinking, well, how can I benefit? I mean, all you have to do is share, open up your mouth and start talking, and they will hear what you are saying and they'll want it. They will want it. Yeah, I got that clearly yesterday. So
sharing the information.
Gotta share. Yeah, more every day.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Ariana.
You're welcome.
What an amazing story. Yeah. See, there's hidden sales everywhere. There's hidden distributors everywhere. We never know where they're coming from. They're everywhere. But you have to share the information. Now, what if Ariana did not share the Sleep In story? She could have told about everything else she did over the holidays and what have you, but she shared the Sleep In story. Her mom, so happy with the mattress and what the mattress had done for her. The pillows she already knew after talking with this guy. The accident, she knowing this pillow going to help him. And I think it was more so out of concern and how much she cared about him on why she shared that information. Not that she was thinking about, oh my God, I'm gonna make this amount of commission. We put the mission ahead of the commission, and you make all the money you want to make. Okay, who else want to share? Oh, let's see, I already got somebody. Let's see.
How about Renata?
Renata, she got her hand up. Can you unmute Renata?
Yes, thank you so much. And I just want to come over here and just thank you, Ronnie and Al, for just reaching out and helping me build my business with Sleep M. And congratulations, Ariana. I am celebrating with you on your sale as well. And I just want to be like 2024 that we help as many people as possible. Al, I also been into the military. So when I got my mattress top as well as my pillows, I am sleeping like a baby. I love it. And I'm sharing my message and everything to everybody. So I just thank y'all. And I wish I would have found y'all sooner. That's all I got.
now what you got to think about, Ariana is in Atlanta, Georgia. And then you're near where? Tallahassee? Where you at? You're in Florida, I know. Renata, what city?
You're muted.
Oh, did we mute you out? Oh,
Renata is muted.
Renata, what
Yes,
city?
I am an hour away from Tallahassee, Jacksonville, and Gainesville, and 45 minutes away from Valdosta, Georgia. So I'm right in the middle.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay. All right. And I'm excited to work with both of you. Okay. Okay. And I will call you after we wrap up tonight. Okay. Who else want to share with us? Anyone else? Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand if you want to share anything with us. If not, well, you got to decide whether or not you want to share. I'm gonna pass it to you, Ronnie, so that I get long-winded. I beat them burn up all the time.
Not at all, not at all. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. The month just started, 2024. Exciting times ahead of us. In regards to updates, in regards to the company, they're very, very focused into introducing new products. So there's a brand new pillow that's being introduced this time. It's already out there, meaning in a sense, in the pre-launch phase. It's not in the system yet, simply meaning that we don't have the product to give it to you, but you can order it. You can pre-order it and get paid. And it's a promotion behind the pillow. The promotion will run for quite a while. And the main idea of the promotion is this summertime, the company Sleep M wants to create an incentive for all of us to be able to go on a trip. They haven't decided which trip yet, where to go. Some people mentioned Mexico, some people mentioned Alaska, some other things were mentioned. And we want to go as a Sleep M family. And the company wants to help you to make that trip. So what they've decided to do in regards to this brand new pillow is a heated pillow. That means the pillow heats up. So you plug it in and you sleep on a heated pillow. It's very different from any of our regular pillows, because our regular pillows, the energy from the crystals comes through. Sometimes some of you who are so ultra sensitive can feel the warmth. Some of you will just feel that circulation taking place, will see changes in your body. Some of you may feel like electric current going through your body, the first initial stages. After a while, you get used to it. So it's just powerful. But this one, they added even more to the pillow. The shape of the pillow is not a typical rectangular pillow. It has notches, just like a butterfly pillow has a curve. Well, this pillow also has notches so that it can confine your cervical vertebrae, your neck in this area of the pillow to give you amazing support, heat, taking away the pain, the stress, circulation, oxygen, and just giving you a better quality of life when it comes to the pillow. So this pillow is very unique, and the cost of the pillow is $2,950. So now you're saying, wow, is a pillow that costs over $2,000? Yes, there are pillows out there, even mattresses that cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Your mattresses, not with us, meaning with other companies out there that are not in the health and wellness field, but they are having a name brand behind them. So that name is selling. And then, of course, the mattress could be a great mattress, but nothing like ours that's so holistic in nature, that you see results. Not only you see results when the mattress is brand new, but on a long continual basis, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, having our mattress, you'll see that constant change in your body in a positive way, the wellness, the health, the benefits that come from the crystals. Like, wow, that is amazing. So with that being said, this pillow is $29.50. The incentive is $1,000. So when you come in, it doesn't matter your rank. Even you come in and you just start out as a distributor and you sell your first pillow to someone, you will make $1,000 incentive. And then once you sell that pillow, the company will pay you extra money on your ranking. If you just joined today and you were sponsored by someone, you got an ID number. You will use that ID number to make a purchase for yourself. Maybe you want to buy the pillow yourself, and that will rank you up to 1 star. But if you feel that you are someone else who wants to buy a pillow initially before you are ready to buy from yourself, so now you will become 1 star by selling that pillow, and you will earn $1,000 because you sponsored that person and you brought in that person directly to you, and therefore you will earn $1,000 incentive. And then, of course, in regards to your ranking, you just got promoted as well to 1 star because you sold your first item. And that 1 star now is you're going to earn $80 a pie. So we have 8-point system. So meaning that the whole pie has 8 points, like 8 slices. And you will earn 1 slice out of the 8 points because you haven't ranked up yet. So the next time you rank up again and sell another pillow, we are emphasizing the pillow today, so that $80 is for when you become a 2 star. So you sell a second pillow, now you just promoted to 2 star because you sponsored 2 people directly or 2 customers. Because a customer by default becomes a distributor as well at the same time. So they're a customer distributor simultaneously. So when you sell that pillow, now you will make another $1,000 plus you won't be making $80 as 1 star. Now you're 2 star, so you'll make 80 times 2. You make $160. So it's 1,000 plus $160. That's from the normal compensation plan. Besides that, what else is the company doing in regards on wanting all of us to go onto the trip is that they are going to take $600 from the $1,000 that you earned on the incentive side, the promotion that they're giving you, that extra money. They're going to put it in a wallet, and the wallet is going to be in your back office. You will see that wallet growing because you could be adding more customers wanting to buy the pillow because they see the results. You hear their testimony, and you yourself have your own testimony, like, wow. So now there's another $600 for going again. So now there's $1,200 being held by the company. Then you go out there and sell a third pillow. And now someone may buy 2 pillows for themselves, for her significant other or whatever it may be. So there's 2 separate invoices. But if you go sell to a third person, they buy a pillow also because you recommended that for them, a heated pillow. And so it's infrared and incredible technology behind it. And so now they're saying, okay, I want the pillow. You just made another $600. So you sold 3 pillows. You made $1,800 for your travel fund. So that's called a travel fund. So $1,800 sits there, but you got $400 from each one of them. So you earn 4 times 3 is $1,200 plus your ranking money on top of it. Okay? So it doesn't mean you're not earning anything. Now, just in case you're not planning on wanting to go on a trip, once you get all the details and you decide you don't want to go on a trip or the timing wasn't right, there's different challenges, health-wise, commitments, in different areas. And what's going to happen to that money that's been put aside for you, that's in the reserves? Well, the company came with another idea, another plan of action. Then you can use that money to make additional purchases from the shopping cart. You can buy anything you want with that money put aside. So that's another benefit in regards to what the company is trying to instill in all of us, is that to become a product of the product. And a brand new product came out summertime. Now you have the means to do that. But you can't withdraw the money as cash. That's going to be used two different ways, either for the trip or you make a purchase within your shopping cart. Sounds good? Great. So that's one incentive. Second incentive that's ongoing is the heating pad. The heating pad still has an incentive going. That incentive that the company gave was $600. And you will earn that $600 upfront. Nothing's going to be held back. Plus your rank. If you're 2-star or 3-star, one pie for the heating pad is $50. So if you're 2-star, you made 100 plus the 600, you get the entire 700 given to you. There's no holding back any part of that money. Okay, this is only on the pillow side we will hold some of the money back. If you sell that particular pillow, the one that's $29.50, we have the $770 pillows. Naturally, you're getting all of that money like normal. But is there an extra incentive on any of the other products other than the heating pad and the heated pillow? The answer is no. At this moment in time, the two promotions are on the heating pad and the heated pillow. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you understand that. If you need any help, if you want to apply for financing, you may. Some of you, even though you may have the funds to do it, you say, hey, Rani, I want to use other people's money. Why not? So long as you know, make sure you pay it off in 90 days. Then there's no finance charge. All right, there's no finance charge. So that's a good thing also. So we are always trying to go out there and help the organization, the team, coming from the company, wanting all of you to succeed, and succeed not in a difficult way, but in a way that makes sense, because we have products that work so amazingly, thousands of testimonials, and they work so fast. And when something works so quickly and so fast, you don't have to wait for months and months and months to get results. That's very good. And then the comp plan is there that pays you also instantly. The moment you make a sale, the money is there. Within 72 hours, you can withdraw. So the company is always looking for ways to enhance everything that they have put together. And they're always looking for input. And we just want to thank all of you for participating with us today. And we want to grow this team. It's brand new year, January 2024. We just started. So all of us are starting all over again. Al and I, we're going out to recruit again, starting our business. Sure, we reached the rank of 8-star. But now we need to go out there and also recruit. We have to. That's part of network marketing. It's networking, not net sitting, right? That's the way it is. It's constant. If the team keeps us busy, naturally we'll put our time aside for our personal, whatever we have to do, and concentrate on the team, whatever the team needs. Whenever the team doesn't need us, then we're back out there in full force. So I just want you to know this is our game plan for this year. Call us anytime. All of you have our numbers and phone numbers. Please call us. Let's do some Zoom calls. Doesn't have to be a Zoom call on a Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. This is our normal Tuesday Zoom call for the business opportunity and the product information. It could be any time of the day, so long as we communicate and both our schedules are available. Let's make it happen. Let's put a sense of urgency. Timing is very important. Today's, even on the commercials on TV, I'm noticing there's so many companies talking about health and wellness products, constantly about health and wellness, about nutrition, about wellness, about sleep and sleep deprivation. So many companies. What do you get out of it? Sure, you get the product, but you're not able to build a team within that commercial entertainment that they're giving us. Here, we're also giving you the same information, products that are so enhanced, so powerful, especially to do with sleep deprivation. We have the solution. So we need to put our heads together and let's go out there every day, make a phone call, 2 phone calls, 3 phone calls, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from there, you may get one call back and say, I want to know more. I need you to explain to me more. I'm open to starting up a business this year, right now, 2024, and it's time for me to do something. So tell me more. So that's where you have the opening. So with that, back to you guys. Thank you again, everyone. Al, back to you.
Okay, so that's all we have for you guys tonight. We'll be back here on Tuesday night. I want to encourage everyone, push to have one guest with you on Tuesday night. I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm pushing to have one guest on Tuesday night. So on that note, no more 0 days. Let's get after this in a big way, okay?
Bye-bye.
So I'll see you guys on Tuesday night. See you, Alvin.